Beechard Moorefield here, and welcome to Make It a Great Day. That's exactly what I want you to do today. Here's a statement for you. The future belongs to those who see possibilities before they're obvious. I talked earlier in one of our sessions on how someone took a rock and drew a face on it, maybe glued another little piece of rock or two on it and sold it in the market. Rocks were free. Glue was cheap, but somebody became rich off that. They called them pet rocks. Somebody saw a possibility before it became obvious to everyone else. That's really what success is about in life. The future belongs to those who see possibilities before they become obvious. You know, when the house is fully engulfed in flames, it's pretty obvious the house is on fire. Maybe someone should call the fire department. But if someone saw smoke, or maybe just a tiny flame, and they called the fire department, they possibly could save the majority of the house. And as a result, that saves a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of energy in the future. Again, the future belongs to those who see possibilities before they're obvious. It's a great thought. Listen to this from Habakkuk 2:3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. It will come. The scripture says, without a vision, the people cast off restraint. This is part of that thing I'm talking about, is seeing possibilities before they're obvious. It's about realizing what can be done before anybody else is willing to attempt what can be done. Well, we've seen examples of this. We've seen it in sports. There was a time when doctors and trainers and scientists even were saying that a person would never run a 4-minute mile because the body wasn't capable of doing it. The lungs couldn't handle it. The wind resistance was too great. But somebody did it. You know, I've read this statement. You know. Don't interfere with the person who's doing it. You know, I think it goes this way: don't let those who are saying it can't be done interfere with the ones who are doing it. There's so much in life that is possible, but until someone does it, it remains impossible. What I'm talking about is seeing possibilities. You see, unfortunately, for most people, they have better hindsight than they do foresight. Hindsight for most people is 20/20. Oh, I coulda, I shoulda, I woulda. Yeah, and you've heard that. If I had only. Oh, how many times have people said that? How many times have perhaps all of us said that to our own regret? If only I had said, if only I had done, if only I had gone. But you didn't. You saw the possibility, but you didn't take advantage of it. While for most people hindsight is 20/20, sadly for many people foresight needs a well-trained dog. What am I saying? I'm saying that most people are blind to foresight. And my friend, this is a sad statement, but it's a true statement. If you are so blind, and I'm just going to make it personal, if you're so blind that you do not have foresight, that you cannot see the possibilities and things before you, is there any wonder that our lives are going to the dogs? We need a leader dog to get us where we're going. No, what we need are people whose eyes are open, who see possibilities before they're obvious to everyone else. If you don't learn from history, there's one great way to learn what's before you. You're destined to repeat it. I believe it was the historian H.G. Wells that said, the sound of history, or history, let me rephrase that. History is the sound of soft silk and slippers coming down the stairs while hobnail jackboots come up. When we don't learn from our history, when we don't learn from our past, we are often destined to repeat it. We need to begin to learn how to see what is before us and to recognize possibilities. Could it be that we need to let go of what's behind us? Listen, learning your history doesn't mean you're holding on to your history. You learn from it. That is, you learn it, get away from it, and let's go do something different. Let's go change our world. You can change your world today by the choices you make. Remember what got you where you are, and if you're not where you want to be, then it's time to change what you're doing. One old adage, if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always gotten. But in today's age, that's even different. If you always do what you've always do, you'll always get what you've always gotten, only with diminishing returns. And if what you've done in the past has not gotten you success, then if you keep doing that, not only you're not going to get success, you're going to have less and less opportunity for success. Change some things up. Examine your life. Make some choices. Make some decisions. Learn to follow the right people. Speak the right words. Do the right things. Go to the right places. And this is Beechard Moorefield saying to you, make it a great day.